Hi, everybody out in YouTube land. What's good today? Somebody come up with something good today. I wasn't certain I would be able to pull this off today. But yeah, nonetheless, here I am. I thought, why not? I got myself a great big beer. And with some olives floating in it, and just seeing who. Oh, hi, Huli. Yay, hi, Jack first. I know, surprise. There's some there's been a death in my family, and it's my sister's husband passed away, and he was sick. He had cancer, but nonetheless, it's still shocking. We're still dealing with it. I'm still trying to support my sister. And so that just happened on Wednesday night. And so now it's Friday. So I didn't know. And she just left a little bit ago here, trying to sort out her world because it's kind of sticky situation. And so just because he was, they were together for 31 years, but they never got married. And he was a vet. He passed away at the VA hospital. And because they aren't married, it just is, whatever. But anyway, she just left. She's doing okay today. And so here I am. I'm like, I need to go. Okay, so where do I go? Where do I go when I don't want to be in my reality? Oh, hi, Amy Seeks. Hi, Captain Marvel. Hi, Richard Rutherford. Hi, JK Pioneer. I'm so glad to see all you guys. And yeah, we're done with that. That was the beginning. That's just why, yeah, that's what happened in my day. And you guys are my distraction. As I try to sort out, my life is just about to change immensely. So yeah. So anyway, so last night I just keep thinking of that. Imagination is better than real life, for sure. But I couldn't stop. I never can stop thinking about Forrest Fenn's poem. You know what? When I went to sleep last night after the first night that it all happened, and I needed a distraction, that's where my mind would go when I would put my head on the pillow at night and go to fall asleep. It would be like, begin it where warm waters halt and take it in the canyon down, just start going through the poem in my mind. I did that because that's like my comfort, comfort myself to sleep by thinking of the poem. And so I did that the other night. And when I woke up, I just kept thinking about that whole "I give you title to the gold," that very last line, the chest is found somewhere previous to that part of the poem. That poem, or the poem ends, "I give you title to the gold." And I woke up thinking about, oh my God, the one thing the finder told us is that Forrest gave him a title. He gave him the $17 a square inch. And I know that everyone in here probably, I don't know, that watched my rambling in 4-minute video, which I just thought, do I leave that? Whatever. It made me feel better to do it, and it was a great distraction. So it's like, I don't care, whatever, whatever, take it or leave it, y'all. But anyway, it's like, I'll be damned if we didn't, in the bits of information that we did get from that Medium article, one of the bits of information is Forrest gave him, and he used the word gave, him a book with the title $17 a square inch. And you can, whatever you want to say about it, it's right. Here it is in The Thrill of the Chase. Here is his $17 a square inch. So it is a title in this book. It is in the pages of this book is mentioned. And whether you need it for your solve or not, isn't it just a really weird title? I mean, that $17 a square inch is just a really weird title. And I know he wrote this book first, but that doesn't mean he's been planning this book. He was planning this book for a long time, since 1988 or whatever, and before that, he was planning a book with Eric. And that's what he told us in this book, that Eric gave him some pages of a book. So is he given the Finder title and meaning title as in a book? And is that why the rumor is that the Finder's coming out with a book? Like, I heard that on Kyle Lazar's. Christy said it like last week. But okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I see my name. Hi, Mary Green. Oh, thank you. It yeah. We knew it was coming. It was still a shock. So thank you for that. It's still like, wow. But in a weird way, it's put a calm on my mind, because he had the diagnosis, the cards were on the table. We knew this is how it was gonna end. I mean, it's been 8 months. He made it 8 months after his diagnosis. But anyway, so it was this, like, when is it gonna happen? That hanging over your head, this when, and just thinking of what my sister's going through, so it's like, boom, here it is. It happened. Now it happened. So now we can deal with it and go, so, but it gave me a weird, sense of calm, knowing that this is how it went. Now we know how it ended, like, we know it's here. And I think that's a really normal part, a really normal sense. But, within the next few weeks or so, she's going to move in with me into my house. So and I haven't lived with anybody in a long time. So my life is going to change. But if there's anyone in this world that I could live with, it's my sister. There's not many people that I could do, but, for sure, I'd do anything for either. But anyway, there's that. What else you guys got? Come on, let's talk. Nope, this is not my Las Vegas sister. This is the one that lives just in a town that's only like 10 miles away from where I am. But she works in the town that I live in. And, she works for the state of Minnesota, and she's worked for them ever since she's been right out of high school. Like, I think she was like 19 years old when she started working for the state. And so she gets early retirement because there's this rule of this plus that. If it equals so many hours of blah, 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 you can retire with a pension. So she'll be able to retire in 2.5 years. And then she just was talking about the exit plan from there is to move to Las Vegas, where my other sister is. Like, so we're all, because the thought of another winter here, it's just the snow, no. But that's a long-term goal, in a couple years, few years. So anyway, it's all just like this, boom, here it is, it's going to happen. Like it or not, life is happening. So yeah, so it's like, okay, okay. So, yep, she just went back. She just left and was going to get something to eat and go to sleep, and, because everything's weird and everybody, but so, and I'm like, okay, guess what? I'm thinking, You know what? It's Friday. I'm gonna grab a beer and grab a beverage and get on with my forest friends, with my familiar people, and let's talk about, yeah, because it's the favorite thing. And who's the new guy? What's his name? I wanted to say Star Star Mosquito. It's not. He's got 4 names. Oh my God, I can't think of it. I have to look. Oh, where? Oh, my phone would tell me. Anyway, he's really interesting YouTube. Roman candle, star spider. It was a bug. Roman candle star spider is his name, and his avatar is Salvador Dali. So I mean, how can you not like the guy right away? But yeah, oh, here's a message from Captain. Hi, Captain Marvel. I see you left a message. Yeah, I'm coming on tonight. Here I am. Okay. I better log that off or I'm going to end up, I don't know. But yeah, what do you guys got? Who is that? I know, it's this guy who is Redneck Express sent me a link and said, have you seen this guy? And I clicked on him, and he's very intellectual, and his name is, yeah, what, Star Spider. I don't know, but he talks about Forrest Fenn and his ideas, but he talks like he swallowed the dictionary. That's all I can say. He's what did I say to Redneck? He has very elaborate elocution. Elocution, EL. Oh, yep. Any new word from the finder? No. I'm getting kind of antsy about that. Just because I was hoping on the 25th we would get something. Just because that's when the chase started. So no, we have to make up stuff. There's enough stuff to make up. I think people are, you know. I'm having a hard time to get into that mode. And earlier I was using this I was listening to that guy, and it was like, oh, it was making me click with ideas of where to, like, okay, there's got to be a way to break down the thrill of the chase in such a way that it's logical, and it breaks down like, boom, this is how he did this. This is why this is how. There's got to be a thing, and I feel like we have more information. And I don't know, I can't remember where now I lost my thought pattern, because it was good too, and I thought I need to write it down, but where I was, I didn't have anything to write on. So it was like, okay, I'll just remember that. But when you say to yourself, I'll just remember that, you never just remember that. Hope all is well. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're heading forward. Thumbs up, good people. Thumbs up. Oh, you guys are sweet. Trick or treat finder. I hope someone soaps his windows. I think that would be a treat. Somebody come over and soap my windows. Dill has been quiet too. But there's things like, I'm thinking of things like, isn't there like drama as in the family took the link to the finder's story off of the page, off of their old Santa Fe Trading Co. page. You know, that's like the only Finder news that I have. And we are in an information vacuum right now. I know. So we just have to make up stuff, you guys. Make up some more stories. What about the AGK treasure, you guys? The AGK treasure was found. That's awesome. Oh, and it's so interesting to be able to find out what that what's going to happen to the Forrest Fenn letter. What's going to happen to the Forrest Fenn letter in there, you know? That would be fun to have that be the piece that passes to the next hunt, you know, but I'm honest here. I'm going to be honest and say that if it were I that found AGK's treasure and saw and got to get that note, I would open it. Honest. I wouldn't be able just to go, this is a great mystery to pass on. I would ruin it. Ruin it for everyone. Or seal it up and then never tell anybody what it said and then hide it again. Oh, that would be so mean. I don't know. It will be fun. What do you guys think? Oh, are you the treasure finder? Oh, good. What are you going to do with that? Oh, no. Which treasure finder? Forrest Fenn's treasure finder? Hurry up. I lead you to the answer, but you obviously do not seek it out to confirm. See Lorraine Mills with Forrest Fenn to understand. I've seen Lorraine Mills and Forrest Fenn 1,000 times. I bet you I could verbatim. So which part about that would you like to discuss, treasure finder? I will go toe to toe with you on anything from any of those Lorraine Mills interviews. More than one. You know, right? That looks like a tall glass of Jack Daniels. Am I wrong? No, it's a beer with olives floating in it. Green olives and beer. There, it's fuzzier. The answer lies there. In the Lorraine Mills, what sticks out to me when I think of the one interview is when he fumbles on the story about the waterfall and tripping over the tombstone. He kind of trips over it, meaning that he says, I felt I owed it to that grave marker to go down and you know, and then, but the story isn't that he owed it to the grave marker. It's he owed it, and then he corrected himself a little, and then he goes, no, I meant to that waterfall. But it's just the way he wanted to introduce that grave marker into that interview, into that story, into that that was early interview. That was early on, like I'm gonna say 2011, that first interview with Lorraine Mills, or something like that, maybe 12. But the way he wanted to put that story in, I find it interesting, because why is he pointing us to the War for Me story in that specifically? And it seems such a contrived story about that whole part about him and his friend commandeering a helicopter in a war zone and getting to go. But I don't know. Maybe you know, we're talking Vietnam in 19 whatever that was, 60. And maybe if you get shot down and rescued, you get to do whatever you want. No one's going to look. Go for it. You get to do something. No one's going to say boo. You just lived through the worst thing that could possibly happen. So I'm not going to say a word if you just go ahead and take that helicopter for a little bit. Be careful. Don't crash it. Okay, what nomadic madman? Propaganda of the species pots. Would you be interested in what I think about the little green jar of olives was about? You know, that John Charles waved his face. Yeah. What is that? What do you guys think of that? Is it the color green he's dragging out? Is it the way olive jars are like the very first, that's like the first thing going back in archaeology, that like the first thing they ever put in jars were olives or olive oil. Or, you know, I think that's like the first jar ever made back in, I don't know. But is it about the jar? Is it about the olives? Is it about the green? Let's hear what you think. Or with those little, it's like, he said the jar of olives with that little green lid. He wasn't talking about the color of the olive. He was talking about the color of the lid. So is the green, right? Isn't that what he called it? Or did he? Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm going to have to look. It is right here. That bringing a little jar of green olives to school and wave that thing in your face. Yep. So the olives are green, not the lid. Okay. And wave that thing in my face. Can you imagine that? One of those long, thin jars with a green lid. Okay. It is a green lid. Okay. And all the olives look like they were placed in there one at a time. That's exactly what I have in my refrigerator. Except for the lid is gold. I'm quite disappointed that I have a gold lid. What was that about anyway? Well, I don't know. Maybe the kid needed a beer. Yeah, what was it about anyway? So why does Forrest say that? Why did he tell us that and say, what was that about anyway? So what was your, okay, tell us, Nomadic Man, spill it. What do you guys think that's about? The chase is actually a play into The Secret. I think if anything, it's going to be a play into something Captain Kidd related, which would be the gold bug, the original treasure hunt. And jarred awake. And he says he's jarred awake. And that goes back to the olive jar. You know, why does he jar? I mean, what is there the word jar? Is that like, okay, you can be jarred awake. That's a, you know, a startle. That's a adverb. I don't know. I'm making that up. I don't know but anyway, there's jar and then jar, an actual jar. And then there's is jar anyway, or JAR, is that in any way something else? Meaning something to, you know, a name for a compass heading or a direction or a, you know what I'm saying? Why jar? Why jar? Is a river called a jar? Is jar a Spanish word? Is jar have another meaning is what I'm trying to spit out. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing my name. A lot. Oh, jarred him awake. Oh, lives. Government telling how many he had killed. Oh, his conscience was cleared from more 0 lives. Interesting, Huli. Very good. I like that. I like the way you think. That's different. That's a different approach. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I think we have to do here, my forest people. Start talking about things like that and talk this out, because here's our chance. we finally get to talk about this freely without the worry of giving away our information or being, it's an open brainstorming session. There are no wrong answers. I mean, we can throw everything out, and those aha moments that we spark, like that just sparked an aha for me. That's God, can we do that until we figure it out? We're gonna do Friday Fennhaven until we have it figured out. Screw the finder. We don't need him. We'll just get this on our own, right? No matter what. Okay. I don't think it was a hint. In 1919, they began bottling green olives. Many people developed botulism and died. Waving the bottle at someone could be considered a threat. Right. I say. Quite interesting. And this is 1936 because that's there is an actual date stamp. It's the September 16th one. Billy Ray was the other kid, but and then Ora May, no name cigarettes. And all of this really does speak to the time because who really smokes cigarettes anymore? Nobody. And the young people that do smoke those, those vape things or whatever those Juul grape flavored, bubblegum flavored, whatever. I don't know, but I bet if I smoked those, I would probably get hooked and like them too. But anyway, smoking cigarettes with no name. Okay, many people, botulism, jarred awake, may be buried alive. Yeah, jarred awake, put okay, good. All right, I like that, Eugene. That's another way to look at it. Yep. Because it's got to be very important because it's not only in our opening act, first grade, our olive jar, the jarred awake line is a part of our poem. It's the ending of the poem. It's the, so that has to be, that's great. What else you guys got? Geonut says, hi, Geonut. The jars are in the rabbit holes. Well, what do you think? Why he used jarred awake? Why he picked a J word or used that expression right after the poem, and also talked about an olive jar? Don't you find that odd, or do you find, we have to look for the oddments in this because it is a treasure hunt and we are looking for hints. And what would he be? Okay, so what would be jar? What in the poem could possibly be have anything to do with jars or olives? And there's a jar in the chest. What does he say about that? With an autobiography, did he also describe that as an olive jar? I'm scanning it quickly. There it is. Fortunately, a museum friend. Oh, there's okay. Now it could hold my ancient jewelry and solid gold pieces. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe the lucky finder. Okay, because I wanted to include something personal with the chest. Or no, I also wanted to include something personal with the treasure. Because maybe the lucky finder would want to know a little bit about the foolish person who abandoned such an opulent cache. So I placed a 20,000 word autobiography in the chest. It is in a small glass jar, and the lid is covered with wax to protect the content from moisture. He just says glass jar at that point. But why again a jar? And then he makes these jars in bells in the end chapter. But it seems to be all about the bells. Like, and then he just has pictures of the jars, right? I don't know. Okay. Oh, I see my name. Okay. The door is a jar. Yeah, a door is a jar. Davio, see, very good. Oh, I like that. A door can be a jar. Mm-hmm. Very good. Vietnam. Mary Green says Vietnam. Think TV shows, MASH. So my friend Bob told me. I remember watching MASH. Yeah, and is that when? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not very good at the chat thing here. But yeah, was it really like the TV shows? Were they really able to be, like how MASH was portrayed? Like those guys could, I don't know. Oops. Things are sorry, you guys. I'm gonna get cable back though, so that my life is gonna change. My life is changing a lot. Okay, we're chasing the thrill right now. Get back. Chasing the thrill. Chasing the thrill. Boom. Here I am. I see my name everywhere. Jar upside down looks very similar. Jar upside down looks very similar. The word itself when you're looking at it. Is that what that is? No matter, as far as warm water's halt, it seems like hot springs is the obvious and too hot, not warm. Well, as in too hot, like it's too hot to touch. They're not warm. I don't know if necessarily hot springs seem obvious. It Star Spider, his theory about that was steam from the railroad, West Yellowstone, something to do with that. God, I hope we get to find that out. That's going to be such BS if we don't get to know that. Oh. Okay. Jack, 8 jars on desk. Yeah. He had those, and they were way bigger than what. Howdy y'all. Hi, Redneck. I just talked about you or something. Oh, because I was talking about that Star Spider. I forgot the first part of his name. It's a part of a poem. Okay. We need to find where warm water's hot again. Right. Jack. Jarhead. Devil dog. I don't know what a devil dog is, but a jarhead. Isn't that a Marine? I don't know. Don't be offended if you're. I don't know. Really. Hi, Silver Fox. Nice to see you too. Yep, I made it on. We pulled the escape hatch and entered into Fennhaven. Welcome. Be my guest into a fantastical world of imagination and fantasy where we're all winners. And for sure, we're going to figure this out. And then we don't have to wait for it. And plus, I'm drinking liquid loudmouth soup. It's actually just beer with olives, but still works the same. Okay. Davio says, Huli, Bell with frogs, bellhop, Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis is, yeah, bellhop in the movie. And then, Bell helicopters, Davio. And their emblem is a dragonfly. Davio taught me that. Olive branch, an olive branch. There's another great thing, Huli, another great idea about why, you extend an olive branch. Very symbolic, very very, eagle and the olive branch and God bless the USA, all of it. Yeah. Where did you go, Julia? Dove, peace, rainbow after a flood. Mm-hmm. The dove and is that can be argued that my avatar, or the moon, the last page, the bird and the nest and the moon, that is a dove, and that the piece, right. Cigs with no name, roll your own out of a pouch. Yeah, that's what people did. That's what everybody did. Well, no, they did have cigarettes in the pack, but I think the majority of the people just rolled their own smokes. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe because that's my experience as a kid. Or no, I picture my neighbors smoking Pall Malls with no filters. I don't know. But anyway, cigarettes with no name. Yeah. I'm with you on that. And it does, like she couldn't afford, she was the janitor. She was the low paid job smoking the generic cigarettes, couldn't afford to buy the brand name ones. That makes sense into that story. That's the way I interpreted it too, Mary. Okay. Susie, maybe the finder is having trouble finding the right actress to play you in the movie. I'm totally available. Oh, it's taking so long. Oh God, what a nightmare that would be. No, that cannot happen. I am under the radar. I am too small potatoes to end up ever in any of that. If any of that comes to fruition, I am nobody. I never even got to meet Forrest, so I am not a contender. Makes me laugh though. Who's gonna play you, nomadic madman? Who's up for the role? Let me know. Type it in. Thanks for the memories. Maybe next year. Oh, add thanks for the memories. Okay. That's a person, not walking among lions. Yeah, the finder isn't coming out until the lawsuits are gone. Oh, that's true. Liquid courage, Susie. And Jack's laughing at my liquid courage comment. Well, here's looking at you, kid. Oops, I'm gonna. Susie or Susan? It's Susie or Susan Sarandon. Yeah, Queen Anne. Okay. She's lovely. I'll take it. Uh-huh. I like her political views quite a bit. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Jack, you keep retracting your message before I can even see them. David L. Hi, David L. It wouldn't be the same without the original Susie. Okay, good. Why have an imposter? Gionette says. Hey, Bill. Oh, hi, Bill Gorman. Gionette, Slayer of Serpents, the water eagle. Right? They can grab. That's a snake in one hand. That's a Mexico. Isn't that the Mexico flag? The Mexican flag has a snake in one hand and a, I don't know, I thought it was an olive branch in the other. Vote for Moses. SS 601 says, vote for Moses. I'm not a crook. If you haven't already, please subscribe to The Unknown. Yeah, Eugene just did, The Unknown just did a drone over the Cody Museum. Just a short little blip of what that the grounds of and went over the roof of and that place is huge. It looks huge in that video. I knew it was big. I knew, and I looked at it on Google Maps and stuff and tried to zoom down and whatever. But I've never been there. So that was really cool, Eugene. So yeah, jump over to The Unknown and watch the drone shot of the Cody. David L says it wouldn't be oh yeah, we did that. Okay. Idiot out wandering around. Rut-row, raggy, swill tonight, big mouth, but seriously, if you find the spot, then what? Are you talking about me with the swill, or are you swilling? Oh, we're going to find the spot where it's going to be a whole, all of us. Not go, well, no, it's not about, it's about solving the puzzle. So the brain can stop and go, that's what that meant, and then be done. It's like a natural human trait to want to solve and settle things and settle that puzzle we've been working on for so long, to finally go, I got it. It's totally human to want to know the puzzle that we've worked on for so many years that has eluded us, to finally get that moment. And some people can let it go without getting that moment. I think it depends on a lot of factors and how much you have mentally invested in this game, I don't know. Okay. But thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for the memory. Oh, yeah. Okay. It wouldn't be the. Okay. Where am I? Trump. Blech. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to puke accidentally there. Reaching. William, what are we reaching for? Uh-oh. It went too far. Now I don't go. Okay. Wait. His boss said you're canned. Like, oh yeah, canned. Canned is another term, jarred and canned. And they both have a different meaning than what they are. I mean, that are right. What does that have to do with it? Oh, see, it's these things. We need to know these things. Don't you think we need to know these things? Jack said, I was a kid. Paul Malls. Very big place. Oh, yeah, that. Not the one above, but the comment by at the idiot out wondering, is this the reason for giving up on YouTube chats? Is the reason. Is somebody being gross in there? I mean, you guys just all behave. We're all just hanging out Friday night, something to do. Can't we all just get along for a night? Thanks for talking about the chase. The other channels seem to have moved on, but I'm glad they have closure, but I need more. Me too. I know those guys are done and moving on and going more, but and I would too, but I still can't until this is, until Forrest stops haunting my dreams with things like I give you title to the gold and then thinking why, coming up with a title. He could have given him anything, you guys. Forrest could have given him, why, like here, you found, like, what a special moment. He got to meet the finder. The finder came over to his house and they got to spend time together. And the one thing that he tells us all and shares with us is the gift that he got. Forrest gave him a book. And our whole title, we've been looking for a title. And so, and I never thought, that I give you title to the gold. For me, that always meant the thrill of the chase itself. Because my theory is Forrest, I didn't buy this book from Forrest. I bought this from the Collected Works bookstore. Actually, I did not buy this book at all. I got this from Calazar's, and Capro and Calazar sent this to me after I was on one of their marathon, like their very first marathon. But the other one that I have, I did buy from the Collected Work bookstore. But the point is, we all bought it from the bookstore. And Forrest gave this book to the bookstore. He gave this book to the bookstore. So I give you title. Forrest gave us, this is, if you're brave and in the wood, this thing was once a tree. And so I always have connected, like, brave and in the wood. That means, and where else do you go alone? When you are, where you go completely alone is when you're reading a book. You go into a book alone. You go into writing a book alone. No one else, when you're doing it, actually doing it, unless you're me and reading it out loud, unless you're reading it out loud, you're alone. And so I always thought, he went, I don't know. I could be talked out of that easy. That's just one of my theories. You know how it is, everybody. Okay, I see my name again. Oh, I'm falling behind. You guys, Susie probably knows the Home of Brown. No. Home of Brown is something to do with Eric Sloan, maybe. That's what I think today. Ask me tomorrow. I think it's fish. Uh-oh, nope. I think it's the beaver place. Nope. I think it's a cabin. Lots of. Neighbor had a dispenser on the wall pulled out from the bottom like a Pez style. Behind the dove, do you think that there is a head of a turtle? You mean, like a turtle dove. Oh, I see. Well, it certainly could be. The way that the empty space, and then there's that dash, but yet it doesn't look like that little is a part of the tail feather. I could see it as a turtle. Wow, Jean. Or Gadal Khan. I mean, I don't know anybody's real name. Never mind. They are all crooks. Crooks, I tell ya. Chase, finding the spot only complicates things. Geo, you're right. but solves, it's less about finding the place and more about solving the riddle. That's what I am at. Hi, because I can. Thanks for joining us. Happy Friday. Yeah, but tell me about it. I was a lurker for 3 years. I'm just beginning to speak now. I know, finally we all get to talk about it, and it doesn't matter. I mean, we all get to, share our guarded secrets with no big deal now. I mean, and what's really interesting is all of our aha moments are so different. All the interpretations. I can't imagine what Forrest, can you imagine what the stuff he's must have heard in a day? Hi, Ellen K. Hi. Oh, hi, K Pro. Nice to see ya. Fiance lady now. All engaged up in here. Queen Anne, did I ever say hi to you, Queen Anne? He will never tell based on legalities. Who is the finder? Who are you searching for? Turtle head on the back of the dove. Confirmed, says Redneck. Oh, Bill, eye roll. Ugh, there's an eye roll for you. Maybe Medicine Wheel. Native ring, brave and in the wood. I could fall for that. I really could. I could be talked into that area. I want a pacer to park next to my Pinto. My friend had a Pinto. We called it the puddle jumper. Weird, yeah. I wish he would release the document. Who's he? Richard. Who has a document they need to release? I want to know more. We're all searching for something. Isn't that the truth? Happy Matt night. Hi, David May. Captain Marvel, wasn't that some kind of a poem about a turtle and a phoenix? Someone called into AGK and talked about it. Those seem like Native American symbols that would be very prominent. I think they are. So I don't know, but that is interesting. William Sparks says the whole round is where did the Spanish who lived in the area where the treasure was get the color brown from, and they borrowed it from the French word, which was the horse chestnut from the horse chest. Didn't they get it from that the rocks, that rock deposit that I can't remember the name of the. Boy, I went down a rabbit hole on that for a while. And there's a really important Clovis rock quarry where they made Clovis points and that certain kind of rock in a quarry in Yellowstone National Park. I went down that too. I went down rocks and I went down the color thing too. And I can't, is it not Cimarron? Is it Cimarron? I don't know. William, tell me. I can't remember. Bill says, name Moses means taken from water. That's opposite of put in. Oh. Okay, Bill. That's interesting. Never thought of it that way. I did not know that Moses meant put in the water, but that's what he did. Floated down the Nile in the basket, the whole story. We all know. Interesting. Congratulations, K-Pro. Hi, Susie. Thank you. Hello from Montreal. Oh, hi, neighbor to the north. Hey, good day, eh? You betcha. Susie Fennhaven, do you think the finder is going to sit on it? If he sold it to Forrest, then the family would want to get rid of it. I don't think he sold. Nope. I think he did say. I don't think. I know. Well, according to the article in Medium, he said that he's going to try to make it happen. What Forrest wanted done with the chest. So that's what's happening. Is he's trying to make that happen? Is what I think is happening anyway. What do you guys think is happening? I think he's going to try to make it go where Forrest wanted it to go. And to me, I think that it's got to be the Cody Museum. I mean, or a museum, so people would go visit it, so it could live on in infamy. Infamy. I can't say it. Okay. I don't. It could have been. He could. Forrest. Let's think about that. Okay. So what if Forrest did say, "Here, I'll just buy it back. Here's the gift, the maximum gift amount of how many ever $1 million." And no, that isn't how it is, because the finder already told us that he's gonna sell it. And he's gonna try to make it go where Forrest wants it to go, or something to that effect. That's not the exact words, but it was something like that. I don't know. Okay. Richard thinks. Idiot out wandering around. Sucks not being the retriever, so my next boots on the ground is actually a pilgrimage. My boots on the ground are epic. Who wants to go with me and leave holes in the ground everywhere I go? What are you digging up? Or what are the holes from your boots? Your cleats? From stomping? I'd go to a museum to see the chest. I would too. June at Star. Jack, a picture for us with the finder. Think we're ever going to get that, you guys? I do. Eventually. Or, I don't know. Bill Gorman. Oh, he says Bill Sparks. Okay, director. La 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 la. William Sparks. George Sparks is the director of the Denver Museum. Oh, a spark can ignite a blaze. That's very apropos for a museum director. Doing great, just really busy. Okay, sounds like there may have been a deal in the works for the chest. I hope so. It seems like it. It never quite said that, but it seems like it, right? Chest is secure for the American people. I hope so, Gionette. Queen Silver Fox Forrest said eventually the whole story will come. And he said that after it was found, I'm banking on Forrest's words and the whole story. It will be only truth that will satisfy this. That's right, Silver Fox. Nothing is going to feel right except for the truth. That's just how it is. There's too many. There's no way to bullshit us now. You can't. The truth will feel right. The truth will sound right. The truth will make sense. And so there's no other way to do this besides that. That's what I think. It's just gonna. Check what? Eric has a picture. Who? Eric? It is what it is. Bill Gorman, no relation. Oh, to the museum guy. I think we will get a picture for us. No finder though, right? I don't know. Depends on. Kelly's last name is Sparks. Oh, yeah. Forrest's daughter. There's old. Is it olds with a S or old or olds? I can't remember now. I used to know. And the other one was Sparks. A blaze at the museum is the last thing they want. Why would you not want a blaze at a museum? You want to spark people? Oh, no. I mean, yeah, you don't want to catch a fire. Yeah, Eric Johnson. Uh-oh. Where'd my mouse go? No picture of the finder. Okay, bro. How about freak me out? My nickname is Sparky. Oh, Mary Green, your nickname is Sparky? Bill Gorman, I also was on my high school swim team with another George Sparks. Sparks is a common last name. I see. So the truth will set you free. Isn't that the truth? In Texas, Jack, Susie, the truth will set us free. It will be obvious. The obvious solution. I think you're right. It's gonna be aha. It's gonna feel aha. Mary, you too. Cute. K-Pro, is your name, is that Sparky? Is that your nickname too? Is that what you're saying? Old, as in Shiloh old. My ski partner. I mean, Sparks once, but that's another story. Kelly married a Sparks, huh? Mm-hmm. Hi, Gallatin Ghost. Evening, folks. Have I missed everything? Oh, you did. Did the fighter come forward with the chest and detailed directions to location and how he solved the poem? Yeah, no, we didn't need him. We sorted it all out right here. We just figured it out amongst ourselves, and hmm the finder wears a white hat with a hole in it. Well, you can't get a drink of water for your horse with the the hole in the hat. Oh man. I don't know. All of a sudden a cowboy movie flashed into my head. True finder wears white. Okay, I was like, I'm sure Forrest said more than we know yet when he said interest was moving towards Cody. Cody, yes, he did. You're Silver Fox, you're right. I forgot he said that. Mm-hmm. That was some of our last bits. Our last bits of information. He mentioned Cody. That's it. That's where I hope that's where the chest gets to go. Mm-hmm. That would be awesome. Yes, you're right. Oh, I forgot that Silver Fox. Oh, that makes me happy. That's why I knew there was a reason why, besides Cody being all over in the thrill of the chase. I mean, the whole Cody and the buffalo named Cody. I mean, come on. How much could he? I mean, it's like dropping a brick on our heads on that one. So, I mean, it's just obvious. But excuse me, he was on the board of directors at the Cody Museum. He donated a whole bunch of his friend. He didn't agree with their archaeological stuff necessarily. He's kind of a free spirit on that, on some rules. Forrest, our maverick. Right, you guys? Cool last names. Oh, please, Gallatin Ghost. What is he? Oh, please. Oh, next one. Netflix called. Susie, could the last clue that takes us to the Denver Museum, a museum that has a tie to Forrest's family, be the final resting place Forrest wants it to be? It very well could be, because he's like, find my car at the Denver Museum, and then he's like, no. But it very well could be. Who knows what, if he really, if he does have family ties, maybe that's what he really, because no matter what, no matter if it ends at, okay, so say it goes, this is our fake scenario, so we get to make up whatever we want. Okay, so our choices are the Denver Museum or the Cody Museum. Between those two, okay, so the Cody Museum, what that has going for it is that was one of his last statements to, or his mention, like, oh, focus has led us to the Cody, or focus is on the Cody Museum, or however he said that, Jack or whoever's. Oh my God, and then just Cody being in the book, right? Okay, so but the Denver Museum, he did leave us that clue about his car at the Denver Museum. And if he does have direct family ties, that would make sense as well. And it's a Smithsonian. But is the Cody Museum Smithsonian as well? I don't know. I can't remember now. I'm getting all confused. I've never been to either place, but I know more than I ever thought I would about those places because of Forrest. Here's to you, Forrest. Okay, where am I? Denver has more traffic. Yes, you're right. It's a lot. The accessibility factor, logistics of that whole. But then again, yeah, it's easier. More people would go, and it is in the Rocky Mountains, and there's so much. I mean, the Denver airport is just like, but if the whole chase was getting people to recognize Yellowstone Park, and his whole pilgrimage, his whole life growing up, going to the Cody Museum on his way to the fishing bridge, where he lived at the fishing bridge for months in a tent with his family, until they went to West Yellowstone and built their cabins. They were like tents, camping, living for months. God, it makes me feel like such a wuss. Like, oh my God. But I always overestimate my skill level when it comes to things. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I could go camping, bushcraft. I could do that. But in reality, oh my God, no way. But in my mind, I'm pretty sure I could do that. Okay, where were we? Off topic. Susie, reel it back in. Reel in. Oh, here's my name. I see Galta Girls. I agree. I think the hint was the patina. And it was I don't know what that word is. It was in a nook that it was not buried. If it was buried, no patina. I don't think it was buried. ASU is fun music on the cliff for free as an Arizona State University. I saw a concert there. I saw the Black Crowes there. It was great. Because I can. A car could also be a carriage. Uh-oh, I missed why you said that because I can, but I like that. Whatever thought. Capro says, John W. clarified, Douglas Preston clarified that is what he remembered, but Forrest and him had an exchange and it was an error in memory. Oh, the Arizona thing. The Arizona, opposed to Denver. That was a thing between him and Douglas in the right. And didn't Capro, wasn't that didn't he say something like that? I mean, wasn't that cleared up in your footage, your interview with those guys? Seems like that was one of those clips you played us, or of the interviews. One of the things you shared from your documentary was something about that whole cleared up that Arizona versus Denver museum thing. Okay. Queen Anne, I keep thinking, okay, whoops. Yeah, if you guys want me to read it, do at Susie Fennhaven so it highlights it like Nomadic Man. That was a good idea. Do a bushcraft show with Susie Fennhaven, you'll be rich. Because you know why? That shit would be hysterical. It would be funny. It would be comedy. It would be night at the Improv. Me setting up camp and going fishing to try to catch a fish and doing that whole, oh my God. Oh, I always overestimate my skill level. Always. I make myself laugh thinking about it. Thank you. Nomadic Madman. Rednet Express says Denver Museum is nature and science, and the Buffalo Bill Center of the West fits the West theme better. I know, but you know what? Okay, so what I was thinking about that, because it is a nature and science museum, that that classic Hollywood pirate treasure where you picture the skeleton with his treasure, like the guy sat there, so it's the skeleton with the chest. And how well would that be if he became part of the science museum? They have the bones, take the chest but leave my bones. And I like that idea of bones being a marker for the nook where the chest was, like some sort of animal bones, and maybe even animal bones that Forrest brought to that location, or found in that location, and then he just tucked him away or waited to use them, or because that is that goes back to the gold bug again, you guys. The gold bug, the original treasure hunt, and the Captain Kidd, and why that is in play. Because it's a solid that Captain Kidd is a part of the poem because of the paragraph that follows, and Captain Kidd's treasure in Gardner Island is brought in. So it's not a stretch. This is not a rabbit hole jumping off a page. It's legit. It's in here. And if it's in here, it's legit. Captain Kidd. And so that is the treasure that the gold bug their blaze in the gold bug was a skull that was sitting in a tree, and that you had to drop down something, whatever. But so I could see the gold bug and the way that treasure hunt was. I could see Forrest going to the original very first treasure hunt and reading that and trying to figure it, and using that. Why else did he say Gardner Island and Captain Kidd? Is it because, and then he's got Billy the Kid as the name of the goat, or the goat, Billy the Kid. And so Kid, and then, Kidd, and then Kid. There is a child, there is a man, and there is an animal, and it's all the same word. It's like the jar thing, a door can be a jar can be a jar, you can be jarred awake, it's got to be something with the use of words and how we're interpreting these words. That's what this is about. It's, okay, so where did that, there I went and flew off the page there. Oh, I need more beer. Too much talking. It's dry in here. The heat's always running. It's been cold. Next week, it's supposed to get back up to 60, though, so hooray. We're going to get fall back. We've had winter already. There's tons of leaves under, now that the snow is melting back. Oh, it's a mess here. Anyway, okay. Gallatin goes, where I remembered the comment, paraphrase, it would be a shame if the chest didn't get its summer touch or something like that. Is that the patina you guys are discussing at that point? So he says, Susie, his carriage, he made all his arrangements except for the final bear wagon. Oh, final bear. Get that. Yeah. Twist that word to that. Very clever, Huli. Hi, ES. Message retracted. Nomadic. I didn't even see nor took it bad. All good. I love watching Susie. It's fun. Uh-oh. Sorry about the comment about Susie being the only Chase show. Okay, bro. Oh, you're funny. I had to start watching reruns for my fix. What would we do without Gabriel and cow? Not a good idea. Things are, where did that go? Oh, I see my name. William Sparks says, Susie, a lot of pictures in TTOC is of his backyard, and there is an island in the backyard of the gallery, Gardner's Island. But how can you relate that back to Wyoming? Or how can you read his backyard? And so, well, if he's talking about his backyard in West Yellowstone, or his backyard was Yellowstone growing up, when you live in West Yellowstone, your whole backyard is Yellowstone National Park, So if that's I can see that. Warren, warmer here. It like fall is supposed to be now. Oh, good, Jack. I hate it when everything's screwed up, and now it's going to be daylight savings time, and everything's already screwed up here in Minnesota. We got snow way too early and way too much. It was a real snowstorm. Snowplows. Days and days of boots. Can go now. Okay. We could create a call. What is the finder doing today? Ooh, it is a good game. What is the finder doing today? His ass better be better be taping the next Netflix episode. He's talking to the Netflix guy going, there, no. Hey, Eugene, when you're up there with your drone, do you see any camera crews? Do you see the Netflix camera crews filming the transition of the chest to the museum? Isn't there also a library? There's a library in Yellowstone or West Yellowstone National Park library, which would be another excellent place to, but they wouldn't be equipped. I don't think a library would be security equipped the same as the Cody Museum. There's already millions of dollars worth of, you know, Abbott and Costello meet Captain Kidd. Yeah, yes. Oh, fixing generator, solar panel, and filling propane bottles today. Oh, gearing up, Bill. Get her done. Get her done. Here it comes. Are you still in Colorado? Are you in the snow and crap? Did Forrest Fenn say it was in Wyoming or the finder? They agreed to say it was, both of them agreed to say it was in Wyoming. So you got to believe, I mean, Forrest said he talked with the finder, and just to rule out all the bullshit for the other states, he let us have Wyoming. So either you believe Forrest this whole time and you believe in the chase and you believe what this was, or you don't. I mean, you can't just go, if you just stick to what Forrest said, if you still believe him, and I mean, you have to, if you stick to what he says, I think that's the best thing, the best thing, instead of spinning off from there. And he said in Wyoming, him and the finder agreed to tell us all it was Wyoming. So, Jack says 8. There are 5 films being pitched right now, in my opinion. Oh, came from the Netflix call. I just got to know what that was like. Wow, is that true? And being film film festival type situations, that sort of thing, or like a TV show, or like something that would be in parts or have more than one, a continuing, or films like that means like 2 hours and it's over. I don't know. I want to see episodes. Okay. Drone shots were in 2015. Oh, okay. And it was summer, but I mean, I don't know what it was, green grass and stuff, but interesting. Blue moon tomorrow. Oh yeah, Halloween blue moon. Oops, I lost track. You guys are being so awesome. How many? 53 people in here. Hi, you guys. Thanks for stopping in and spending your Friday time with me. Yeah. You know what? I gotta take a potty break, you guys. So talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Each one is very, very different story. Oh, I want to know what Capro said about those movies now. What? Bill is talking about biblical, something biblical. He said they decided to say it was found in Wyoming. Check, put that word there. Don't know. Captain Marvel, I got an idea of what he can do with the stick. Capro, each one's a very, very different storyline. Ooh, I want to see all 5. Pick all of them. Because, yeah, isn't it very true? It's so true that everyone search the same, we're all in the same, we've all got the same book, the same information, the same, and it's so different. But that's what makes it fascinating, and that's what makes it like, it's so fun to be judgy. I wonder, you guys know. Okay. I started carrying when the banks of the Mississippi aren't mudded anymore. I'll start carrying. Idiot out wandered around. You're not caring, don't care about the Mississippi. What? Moisturize. Hi, Moisturize. I believe Forrest Fenn or FF and Fenn speak. Yes, I believe Forrest Fenn and Fenn speak. Me too. Gallatin Ghost, that would only be a tease, laugh out loud. Okay, you guys. Order of command. Major, minor, defined, Wyoming. Major? What do you mean? Define Wyoming. I guess maybe you were talking to somebody else. Mary Green. Mary Green, please do keep me posted. I'm curious. I haven't chased, but I am very curious to knowing. Yeah. Geonut, in the shadows. Skeleton Ghost, in your opinion, that was Forrest trying to say in his last, what was Forrest trying to say in his last scrapbook? I'm feeling a bit salty tonight. That'll happen, Gallatin Ghost. That'll happen. It's okay. You're amongst friends. Let it go. We can take it. I'm feeling extra. I've got extra courage. I drank 2 cans of liquid courage. Just waiting on the finder, gal. Ghost in the machine. Galnicos, vodka with your olives may help the weight. Yeah. Little splash of vermouth. Little olive juice. I like my martinis dirty. Major versus minor. Defined Wyoming. Is major versus minor is, see, I don't know what you mean. Salt me down and pepper me up. Hi, street scenes. What up? Did Netflix call and want their name back? Said, you bunch of clowns, quit dragging our name into your crap. Best troll is in your face and nothing but the truth. Booyah. Finish. Cheers, Galactic Ghost. Hiya, Street. We're kind of feeling salty in here tonight. I read the court documents, and Zoyold is representative of the estate. Last update was on the 8th. Fenn's ghost is changing the words using spell check. Yes. How'd you know, Susie? They called me up. Said, what are you doing? You're influencing these people with your tomfoolery. Keep our name out of it. Oh my God. Hi, Lorraine, us. Because I can't idiot, I wonder now what part of the state are you from? I'm from the Quad, the salt of the earth. Take the dash out to make it official. Finish. Oh, finish. Going to get a beer with olives. Never tried it. It's a good little salty thing. Uh-huh. I wanted the big olives. They're fun because they're like little divers. They go, they bob up and down in your drink or in your beer. They ride the bubbles. It's entertainment. Mm-hmm. Street, do you know what I know? Do tell. We all want to know what you know. Now you got to spill it, Jack. Unless you're going to share with the room. Leave your gum in your pocket. I might need some vodka and cranberry. There you go. A Cape Cod. Mike Kremer, probably one of the richer, but dead now. That name is from his Too Far to Walk. He was in Too Far to Walk and Once Upon a While, right? That was his friend. And a remarkable guy, so say Forrest. Susie, did you see last video? He said Forrest Fenn was a blabbermouth. Who said that? Eric said it? That Forrest was a blabbermouth? What was he blabbing? That's great. Or Mike was a blabbermouth. Oh, is that what? Laugh out loud, Susie. Okay, I don't know. Oh, that's not a gun in my pocket. Oh, good. You found out who FF was on the forums? Check. You found out who. Oh, no. Do you know the way to Santa Fe, Bill Gorman? Or San Jose? That's where San Jose, isn't that where our friend Alan is? Alan K. Jose. Susie, Finding Forrest Fenn. What is that? What do you mean? Is that a movie? Is that is that what Street Scenes was talking about to Netflix about? Finding Forrest Fenn movie? Tecate with salt, lime, and yeah, top of the can. I don't know how to say that, but I have some in my patio. I have some of that. It's very limey and yummy, and I love the spicy food. Love it. Okay, is receiving bad information. He should know better. You cannot believe anything. Really, Eric? Well, where is Eric getting his information? It is what it is, Eric. I mean, does he go out on the forums and talk to me? He must. I mean, I don't know. Plus, I've been out of the loop. And especially the past few days have been way out of whack. It's like a mind erase. Like Mm, yeah. Yeah. Drink, everybody. Okay. Thank you for the roses, MG Enzer. I love roses. Susie, have you told your solve? Um, my olive sunk. Hey, but guess what, Huli? Leave it. It will put on a show for you. It's sunk for now, but it will. It will dance around that glass, I promise. Oh, Susie, have you told your solve? Well, I did tell my Montana one, but I'm not a normal searcher, you guys. um, I'm not. I'm not one. I kept moving. Like I've kept moving. Like I did my Montana and went. I mean, I've been all over that map. I've been in every state. I've looked at everything, and it's like I didn't get a chance. We ran out of time. I was still in fact finding, gathering information stage. I was still pulling in the information. I wasn't ready to, you know, so I didn't get as far I wasn't, you know, but what I was working on at the last, when it finally was found, I was in New Mexico at that point. I was totally lost in Eric Sloan, totally lost in Taos. Because of Eric's book Return to Taos, and that area, and Angel Fire, and Forrest's dad up in heaven lighting the candle at both ends. That to me said Angel Fire, and that's like in the one of the very last paragraphs of the book. So I thought that ending, and then I thought Gypsy Magic was a mobile home park. That chapter did a mobile home park that was right there in Angel Fire, that was right by the Vietnam Memorial. Cimarron up there. I mean, so that's where I ended, or that's where I was in my working on it, my research. I was in New Mexico at the bitter end there, and I did look around Cody. I mean, I did a whole month's worth of digging around Cody area and that whole Bighorn battlefield area and that Bighorn. I went in that tangent because Forrest wrote that book. He wrote TB Smoke, and about Joseph Henry Sharp. And before he wrote that book, he went and spent time on the Bighorn battlefield, like hiking around and camping and living out in the wild, living that experience of the area. And who knows what he found. I just thought, well, maybe when he was doing that and researching his book and being a part of that, for God's sakes, he had Joseph Henry Sharp's cabin moved to the Cody Museum. There's another tie to the Cody Museum. He had a whole flippin' cabin moved to Forrest Fenn did this. So that's another point towards the Cody Museum. There's another point. Oops, I'm not looking at I get off on tangents and do not look what goes on here. Susan Burleson's husband, Doc Burleson's daughter. All those names are very Fenny related. I like Bloody Mary with beer instead to keep sober. I like the way you think, Huli. I make a mean Bloody Mary. I was a bartender for, I don't know, long time. 10 or 15 years, something like that. I did the bar restaurant. Gig. But I'm old now. That's when I was young and, you know. When I could still rule the world. He moved. Okay, wait. He moved more than a cabin. Isn't that the truth, M. Janzer? He did indeed. I'm actually related to Sharp. Oh, really? Do you have any of his painting in your family? Awesome. Do tell. Buffalo Jump. Yeah, the Buffalo. There is a Buffalo Jump right around the Cody area. So say Cynthia Meacham. I asked her when the salt first came out. I'm like, where's the Buffalo Jump in relation to the Cody Museum in the Cody area of, because that just seems like such an obvious clues out of the thrill of the chase, out of the book, and not out of the poem, but out of the book, you know? Okay, where am I? Bill Gorman, my son gave me a case of V8 in cans. Bring me some vodka. Some celery salt for around the rim. Glass, a few ice cubes. Peppercini, a few olives, maybe a pickle, a dill pickle. You can put almost anything. A Slim Jim. Couple of pieces of pepperoni around a pearl onion. Mozzarella cheese stick. If you're in Wisconsin, you get cheese sticks in your Bloody Mary. John W., hi. What happened to the guy from Pennsylvania who broke into Fenn's house and stole the linen chest? Oh, he felt terrible. He started crying and had to go to jail. I don't think they kept him long. I don't know. I hope they didn't, like, I don't know, breaking and entering is pretty serious. That's, yeah, trouble. He's in trouble. He and his family have struggled. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that's, I hope. Anyway. Silver Fox Caber, I feel it leaves out some things Forrest said. Why would he ignore what Forrest said now when he's gone? Sharp's resting place is awesome. Is it? It's in California. Is it in California? Am I making that shit up? Well, I know he passed away in California, but I don't know if that's where he's buried. Where is he buried? Moisturize. They used to ride the Columbian mammoth to hunt buffalo. Oh, wouldn't that be a sight to see? Forrest found the Buffalo Jump in 1980. Really? How do you know this, June? And I do. Oh, I think a Buffalo Jump is involved as a landmark in the chase. I do. I mean, if we ever get to know more information and they say, well, you know, you had to take a left at the Buffalo Jump or whatever, I'd be like, of course you did. Obviously. Shrimp. There's coconut shrimp. There's shrimp scampi. There's deep fried shrimp. There's shrimp gumbo. There's shrimp fajita. Forrest found the Buffalo Jump in 19. Oh, I already did that. Silver's part. Okay, Silver. Which part is being left out? Yeah, Silver Fox. So street scenes. Johnny, he got hung out to dry. What an idiot. It was just a lack of judgment. I mean, desperation, poor decision making. Desperate people do desperate things. Celery salt. That's what I need. Yes. It's like a magic, yummy ingredient on the. Or you know what else works good if you don't have celery? A mixture of celery salt and Lowry's seasoned salt is a good concoction to put on your K-Pro. Any ideas at all what that story is? FF 1980. Eric Sloan was still alive in 1980. I used to mountain bike above Altadena. Where is that? Laundry thief. Yeah, he just took a cedar chest or something, or a linen closet, something. I don't know. Tabasco works on a lot of things. Yeah. Couple squirts of Tabasco. I like to dump hot sauce on a lot of things. I have like the giant bottle of Frank's hot sauce, like the big giant bottle. And the other day I took the lid off because I was making buffalo sauce with butter, and you got to have a ton of it. So you just take the lid off and dump it, I was making chicken. Anyway, I took the lid off and dropped the bottle as soon as I took the shaker lid off, I dropped the bottle. It landed straight down and went splashed straight up. A whole huge, it was a full bottle of. That happened. Why did what made me think of that? Oh yeah, because you said Tabasco. It landed on my rug, a little rug. Most of it, a lot of it, almost all of it landed on the rug, and the rest on my sweatshirt. But I looked at that rug, did a few calculations in my head, and decided to throw it away. I got the rug from Goodwill to start with. Oh. Yeah, anyway. Okay, back to Bubba Shrimp. I gotta have Old Bay. Oh, Old Bay. I didn't grow up with that flavor. I have a hard time with Old Bay. I didn't acquire a taste for that. Or I used it wrong when I did have it. I bought it for an ingredient in whatever I was making, and Cake Pro, that would be a good idea for a show. Your guess is at the larger story. MJ Inzer, I'm thinking about 3 feet. Hiya, Jeffrey. Oyster po' boys. I would definitely try one of those. I've never had one, but I don't think I have. But I would try one. I would try almost any sort of food, I think. Except for like weird organs. Although I like chorizo and chitlins and I don't know. No kidneys, no livers, no hearts. Okay, quite true. I know some who want to steal Shiloh's laundry. Oh no. I know someone who wants a date with him. Well, in case you haven't heard, he called me and asked me if I'd like to go skiing. So eat your heart out, y'all. You can just tell I would be so sweet on the slopes. Oh, God. That could be a show. If you join us, well, it wouldn't be a show if Hooli wasn't there, no matter what show you're talking of. I think force includes something the fighter would not want to hide. A good thing, maybe for all to enjoy. MJ, what's a buffalo jump? 3 feet or 3 feet? What's a buffalo jump? That is funny too if you think about it. All of a sudden, I pictured a buffalo jumping. Thank you, and not off the buffalo jump, but like standing there and all of a sudden going like a sheep or a mountain goat. His legs are way too skinny to be a good jumper. Benjamin Buford, Susie, were costumes involved? Just a ski bunny costume. Ralph Lauren designed it. Had China make it. Yep, I've been hanging out with Lindsey Vonn. Taught her how to ski just a little bit north of here in Minnesota. Oh my God. Oh, Guitar Man. Hi. A bunch of numbers I don't understand. He's got GPS coordinates. Oh, Guitar Man. Where does that lead us? K-Pro, why you think it's a team of 3? 3 what? What am I missing? See, I can't read fast enough. With Corinthian leather, Jack. The most interesting man in the world. Netflix called Bushwhacking with Shiloh and Susie their bestseller. Bushcrafting. It's not bush. Oh my God. It doesn't take much, you guys. I've got a very vivid imagination, and I really do picture these things in my head. And that's why it makes myself laugh. I make myself laugh. Oh my God. It pays to talk to with the flick. K-Pro, it's good to see you're still involved. There's no team. He said a guy from back east. Yeah, but just because he said a guy from back east, that still doesn't rule out there being more than one person, in my opinion. Thanks for the memories. Because maybe that guy is the one who stepped forward for the team or the search partners or whatever. Maybe there was one person that, and that's how it was presented, and that's how Forrest presented it to us, because that's how the finder wanted it to go, or that's how they, So just because they said, just because he said a guy, a shy guy from the East, that doesn't, to me, that doesn't rule out that guy didn't work with someone else. Okay, part of the bushcraft is bushwhacking. It can happen. Okay, I will have my people call your people. Tell them that I'm a really sweet bushwhacker. I got some skills. Okay. I get that. Oh my God. K-Pro, it could be a team for us. Had a way of saying things that sounded one way, but still left things open to interpretation at the same time. You're right, Silver Fox. He certainly did. Bill Gorman, he said from the East, Prest changed it back to back East and East Coast. Well, it's always insinuated. Wise men come from the East. I think the Nile runs north and south. Oh my God. He said shy guy from the east or shy guy from back east. Like, I don't know. Either way. Okay, Pro Mary, I am differing for a little bit until I feel it's okay to say more. And I will be very careful on what I say as my opinion and what is source and what is from F. Okay, Pro, that's awesome. Keep talking. Okay, my two nephews were with me. That guy from the east has a lot of nerve. Oops, whacking. Sorry, crafting. I have zero clues. I don't know. Bushwhacking. You got to go bushwhacking to go bushcraft. Build your hut. And start a fire with a flint. You take your knife and you make little curls on the stick. I'm pretty sure I could do it. Never done it in my life, but I'm 100% I could absolutely do that. Oh, he's from back east because he's a wise man. He followed the star and found the treasure. Maybe. I see what you're saying. Right, Bill. That's Bill's theory. Oh my God. Okay, I'm 2 hours. I think I'm gonna go because I need another beer and it's 11 o'clock. What do you guys think? Should I keep going? Should I get another beer and keep going, or I really got nothing? What? Let's see. My daily task is figuring out facts, details, sources, shenanigans, and it changes a ton. That sounds like fun, K-Pro. Oh, Kitarman. Fenn is Fenn, his name, with my Trabosaurus. 200 foot, the blaze. Feet. To the west of GE 1997. See those? Where is that? Just tell me where it is. 35. I mean, hola. Good night, Jason North Face. Good night. Issa Lake, as I, seems plausible. You're right. Wise woman, too. Could be with that wise man from the east. I just opened window. You did? Susie, wait. Too much fun. Go get a beer. Just run to the 7-Eleven. We can wait. Well, I don't have to. I just gotta run down to my fridge. I got put the oven on full and forget about it. Would you go on naked and afraid? Definitely not. Everyone would be afraid if I was naked. Good Lord. Nobody wants to see. But I do pretty sure I think I could make it overnight with just my sweet skills of bushwhacking. Oh my God. Susie, refresh. Uh-oh, why? What's happened? Oh, refresh my drink? Okay. That's a bushwhacking joke. Well, I was hoping. Okay. Forget it. I'm getting a beer. Okay. Cheers, y'all. Okay, what'd I miss? Well, Susie is bushwhacking her way to the fridge. I haven't seen my wildlife jungle scene. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. The nectar of the gods. It's proof that God loves us. Isn't that what George Washington or Benjamin Franklin? I think it was Benjamin Franklin said beer is proof that God loves us. I'll go with that today. Mm-hmm. Okay. You're a trooper, Susie. Netflix calls. Finder got kicked off naked. Brady was too shy to get naked. Oh. I think he probably isn't afraid of much either, though. Oh, what an interesting fella. I want to meet. Is your sister going to become a Fen treasure hunter and go live with you? Yep. I don't think she's going to have a choice. My sister's awesome. Oh, my heart breaks for her right now. But wow, my world is going to be totally changed. She's brilliant too. My sister is so smart. And so is my other sister. I mean, I have two sisters that are absolutely brilliant. I'm the special needs sister. That's for sure. Uh-huh. Yeah. They're not as quite as animated. And well, it's the first on Monday. So I mean, she's gonna have until the end of November, but it's gonna happen over the next, be different. Holy Moses. We have been deceived, says Elton John. Funny you mentioned Elton John. That happens to be my sister's favorite. It's a way to bring in Elton John. Very apropos for my sister. And then my other sister, did you hear that, April? My other sister that lives in Las Vegas. She lives in Las Vegas. A couple years, gonna move there. I'm gonna have to remain a treasure hunter. I'll be able to go Jingle Bell, looking for the Jingle Bell Rock. Are you guys gonna go look for the Jingle Bell Rock this year? Yeah, isn't Caldazar's, isn't that or is it, or that's DeKalb. I don't know. I can't remember now. Okay. I might go through various exchanges, just the fun ones. Elton John's Borders song. Okay. Susie, I need to tell you something. Is the best place to say it. Okay. K-Pro, who is Russ? I thought I knew most things. You are brilliant too. Oh, right. Well, yeah, I remember my sisters. Jingle Bell Rockin'. Hell no, bad stuff happened on that one. Yeah, the Jingle Bell Rock went like went sideways because like they were sitting there watching the guy hide the rock, and as soon as the guy drove away after putting it there they were. They just went and got it or something. That was an interesting like little soap opera. Was that last year or the year before? That God, what a time warp. It was all mixed in with the Forrest Fenn, you know, the whole just, you know, the type of person, a treasure hunter type thing, and got all, remember that, you guys? Yeah, DeCall Thomas. Yeah. Love reading Russ stories. That's awesome, K-Pro. Starry Night. Okay, wait. Susie, we had a searcher reach out and they say they want you at the World Series of Fenn and want to pay your airfare round trip to Vegas. What? Are you effing kidding me, K-Pro? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That I am so there. That is amazing. Well, I want both sisters. Oh my God, that would be so great if you got to meet all three of us, me and my two other sisters. It would be too much for you guys to handle, I tell you right now. That cracks me up because those two, they're nothing like me as far as my sister who does live in Vegas right now though. She sounds just like me. We have the same voice. Exactly. It's like, except for I have a Minnesota accent. Okie dokie, you betcha. I have the Canadian A. And she's been south too long. She lost her Minnesota accent. She grew up here, but moved, you know, early, like maybe 20 years old, you know, something like that. But anyway, what, K-Pro? You get to come to your wedding? You guys heard it here. Oh my God. That doesn't feel real. And that's going to be so, I'm going to wake up tomorrow and go, did she really say that? Is that really going to happen? Do I really get to do that? Oh my God, you guys, you have to go. I have to go. I for sure will go. For sure. The only thing that ever holds me back from anything is money, is, you know, living on disability crap squat a month. Wow. He is somebody we all know, a very good person who gives to many, but I won't say who. He asked me to promise I won't tell you, and you deserve happiness as you make us all smile. Who is it? And I don't get to know ever? Gidelcon? I smell something fishy. This has got Gidelcon's name written all over it. You're one of my top suspects. But also, God, there's so many people that have been so incredibly generous. It's unbelievable to me why anybody, I said that to my sister tonight. I went out and bought myself a toaster oven, you guys, with the last time, whenever, you know, a few weeks back, and that craziness where money fell from the sky. I did go with and got a toaster oven. But I told that to my sister because we were talking about, you know, not a celebration of life for, and doing a thing for her husband, and it's like, okay, I'm going to bake some bars, everyone bring food, whatever, bake some bars anyway. And I'm like, oh, I just bought a toaster oven. I can bake for, not the funeral. It's not going to be a funeral. We're not calling it that. But anyway, but I'm like, I'm like, why did those people give me money? It's like so hard to understand. And she's like, she goes, you know what? It makes people feel good. The people that can afford to do that and give you money, do it because it makes them feel good to help somebody in need. And she goes, like, you understand that, kind of like, yeah, because it does feel good to help, and so it's like, she goes, just let it, it's okay. And it, like, but that's something that I talked about tonight, because I mentioned the oven that I went with the $75 oven. I didn't get the $150 oven. Talked it into good enough, and it is good enough. I've used it a couple times, and hooray, it's awesome. And it's great that I get to contribute to the, but when is that, Gabriel? Is it February or January? It's like the end of, is it the first week in February? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hi, Tim K Adventures. Susie, because people love you and you invest your time in helping others. Oh, thank you, Tim, for saying that. Sweet. It's amazing. It's great. And that's that's so good. Oh my God. And with my sister moving in, it's such a relief on my brain, knowing that I can pay, she's going to help pay bills, she's going to help me. And it's such just a little bit of money that it's going to, my mental health of having my sister here and knowing that she's got my back, I'm going to be a different person. I'm going to get my creativity back. That's what's going to happen. This is going to inspire some art. I hope so. God, what a weird time I'm in right now. I mean, it really is like this huge transition for me, you guys. Wow, overwhelmed. Let's go back to Fennhaven. Ooh, back to Fennhaven. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, celebration of life between football games. Yeah. Good. Wow. Good night, all. Love you, Susie, he says. Good night, Jason. Love you back. High five. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi, man. Yep, appreciate you. Uli gives him a pineapple. Yep. Because you are adorable, and the Susie giggles are the best. What a kind gesture, mystery man. Alan K is kind of fishy in this, too. There's a lot of fishy suspects. And when I say fishy, I mean absolutely wonderful people that would do something like this. I've got a long list of suspects. You can be a YouTube duo. You have me thinking bushcraft 2 or 2 or bushcraft after forest. I think Forest Fen would be impressed with me if I went out and did a bushcraft overnight set up a tent, found firewood, caught a fish. I mean, that would not only be hysterical, I think he would be pretty proud of that. There'd probably be a lot of swearing involved. Somebody else would have to, I would need a dog for sure. A dog would have to come. It would have to be 2 people because I would be scared shitless to sleep in a woods overnight by myself. Oh my God. Nope. I watch way too many true crime stories that I for sure would think I was going to get killed all night long. For sure. I would need somebody there to distract me from, and I wouldn't be afraid of like animals, like I'd be more afraid of serial killers because I watch too much CSI. K-Pro, could you guess? Jack, he is so kind, so no. But I was shocked when he asked me for a favor to help. K-Pro, love it. Can't wait for a vid. Clowns. Clowns live in the woods. I know. They have a red balloon and they're waiting. They're hiding behind a tree and they're waiting. They want me to get Elvis wedding. Hey, Jason. Good night. Hey, Jason, you want to go bushcraft? Camping with me? I'm really good at it. You could get, I'm pretty sure you could kick that clown's ass. I have faith in you. Oh my God. Weren't we just talking about how you could make more money? Yes, we were, Captain Marvel. I had a meeting the day after. I had a meeting I had to cancel with the employment lady to try to figure out what kind of job I could possibly do. And yeah, I had to cancel it. And I don't know. I just don't know. But what a thing. Things are looking up in my world, like amazingly. Like I feel lighter. It's like the elephant that was sitting on my head decided to stand up. It's all a good sign. Jason says, I camp all the time. See, I knew you'd be good at it. I'm pretty sure I could start a fire with just a flint and a knife. The knife that I use to make carve sticks to make little curlicues to ignite to start the kindling. I'm positive I could do that. Never did that in my life, but I've watched plenty of people do it, and I'm 100% I could. Oh my God. But that show isn't pulling out the sweetest side of you. Hope you know. I still think you're a good guy. I don't know. Jason is sleepwalking. Jason is sleep typing. We made him think of clowns in the forest. Now he's gonna have nightmares. He's supposed to be in bed. Serial killers hang out in woods. Yeah, street. I'm pretty sure. You know how I got that idea though? Is because there's a prison in the town that I live in, and the big giant barbed wire fence. I think it's a federal prison, right? I don't know, but it's scary looking, and it's got the huge barbed wire fence, and it butts up against a park. We have a really, really great wilderness park, and that park butts up against that barbed wire fence to the state prison. So there's all these trails that wind around and back there, and so if go by myself, I'm always 100% sure that somebody's broken out of the prison. They're in those woods, gonna just, yeah, I don't know. See, well, you know what? When you have a big imagination, you have a big imagination. There's no time where it turns small, you know? So I think that's where that came from. So 100% confirmed. I'm going to say, pretty sure they're going to escape from their prison, put their clown makeup on, and get me. Oh, next Memorial Day, I would love to come camp at a park near you and drink beer around a fire. God, Huli, that sounds awesome. I live in a great area where I've got state parks, and I mean, it's really, I live it, and there is a portion of the big woods, the big woods that are left over. And there's actually a state park, or is it a different kind of park? I think it's just a plain state. I don't know, but it's the biggest section of the big woods that is left standing from when everyone cleared it and made it into farmland, where Laura Ingalls lived and stuff. But that's just, right past the apple orchards. And then the near Strand is a town, Northfield, big woods. Love to go camping, drink some beer, sit around a fire. I hate freaking clowns. Me too, man. Everybody does, don't they? Ugh. That's a good combination. Federal prison and a family park. I know. And it's a big park. And it's a wilderness. It's called a wilderness center. It's the wilderness center. And yeah. It's a beautiful area. And it's on it's a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous area. And it's tucked away. And then it's not easily, you can't see it. You have to go down the road and around these corners and through and then there's this huge prison. No, it's big. It's really building. And yeah, so it's like this, nobody talks about it. It's just there. Next summer party in Fennhaven. Ow! Mm-hmm. Meet y'all in Yellowstone. Meet y'all at Cody. We'll all go look at the chest. And then there's great camping near. Can you hear them coming out of the bushes? Squeak, squeak, squeak. Who's squeaking? Congratulations to you and Mike for realsies. Yep, for realsies. Use a baggie and water. I gotta stop and think about that a second again. It's like, what did you say, Gabriel? I get to go to Las Vegas. That's gonna take a while to sink in and be real. Whatever. Have passport, will travel. Oh my God, who else is gonna be there? Oh, this is gonna be great. So good. Oh shit. Hope we are all good. I couldn't tell from the link I was sent. hopefully are. I hope you guys are good too. Okay. 15 hours and 1,000 miles. I'm serious. From my house, Willie? 1,000 miles and 15 hours? Was on a survival show. Richard, you were on a survival show? For realsy? Like what? Like, for real? Or are you lying? Richard Rutherford. How cool. Interesting. How'd you do? Do you have confidence that I could start a fire with a flint and a knife? I'll be there, said JK Pioneer. I'll be there because I can. He wanted to pay for your road trip airfare from airport to Las Vegas. I will connect you too. Oh, what? That's so awesome. You guys are going to be there? This is epic. This would be epic. Netflix. Okay. Netflix called K-Pro and said, we got to just tell her that it's what you're paying. We can't let her know that Netflix is really going to foot the bill. We need her. She's obviously such a huge part of the story. Oh my God. This is too much. I'll pay you up on the way to Minnesota. You can keep up. Never mind me, Jack. Oh, come on. BS, you're coming, Ron. You're coming too. I was on a Survivor show. Barely made it one episode. You were not. For real? I would believe it though, because not only am I gullible, everybody, I mean, treasure hunters are a certain breed, you know? And I think the type of person that would look for forest fence treasure hunt or be on the hunt would also be on a, what did they call it? A reality show? No, a survival show. That seems like the kind of person that would search for fence treasure. It's apropos. Which one, Jack? Are you full of shit? Tell me. Me to Faribault, Minnesota, 1,000 miles, 15 hours. Oh my God, too many. There's 2 crews that always contact me. We'll be there, but no bills being paid yet. Laugh out. This one is just a kind searcher. Oh. Who's going to be in episode number? Oh my God. Yep. If you went to Naked and Afraid, what 3 things would you take? Well, I would need my knife, my flint. Does that count as 1 item or is that 2? So I could start a fire. I would need, I don't know. If you can, it would have to be a big bottle of vodka and Bloody Mary mix. Oh my God. Oh my God, I just got another donation for Susie for some additional caution, but can I Oh my God. You guys are too much. Can you stand on your head for 2 hours? No, but I got that yoga move down where you're doing a plank and then you turn your feet to the side and then so you're on one arm and one arm up in the air. I can do that on both sides. Whoosh. Pretty impressive. Didn't know I was like sweet yoga. Oh my God, that's hysterical too. And Susie, a show that you know well. I'm afraid to say what it was. Big Brother? Was it Big Brother? You can't say. Good night for 15 minutes. Is that Jason? Yeah. Good night for 15 minutes. He'll try to fall asleep and then just come back for another cigarette one more time just to see if Casey missed something. Jason, give us something before you go. Something positive and fun. Cat naps. Jason. K-Pro, see what CBS is willing to throw in. Duct tape. Oh, here's your 3. Duct tape, knife, plastic tarp. Good job, Huli. Sounds reasonable. Big Brother, she said, sort of. I don't know. I haven't had like real TV in a few years. So whatever I do absorb, whatever shows I do know about, it's only through, YouTube, Netflix, whatever, internet. I haven't been connected. So I'm not a normal person at all when it comes to that sort of thing. Like my house is always silent. If you walked in my house, it's silent. There's no TV, there's no music. It's silent. And I know that a lot of people are uncomfortable. Like they can't sit in silence or sit in my house without noise, or they're like, they squirm. But when you get used to it, I don't know. I'm not normal. It's okay. I didn't understand. What? I just got another person contacting me for your hair and nails to be done. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is gonna be so fun. I'm just freaking kidding me. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my God. It's wow. I mean, this is wow. Wow. I love all you guys. So good. They want DNA too. Oh my God. Queen Anne. Serious. This is so fun. I did. That's amazing. I wonder if I can make my sisters come with too. I can't wait to meet all you guys in for realsy. Okay, I just heard my phone. Oh, Verizon's yelling at me because I used up all my high speed. It's all right. It lasted longer this time. Oh my God, you guys. So good. Oh my God. I drank that whole beer already. I'm down to this. They go down fast when they're. Wow. Mhm. What a great night. Jason, are you back? Is that why she's laughing at you? Oh my God, you guys are fun. This is fun. I'm glad I did come on tonight. I just thought, oh, I don't feel thinking about what this is just what I was wearing. This is just, I mean, I I didn't put any thought into, oh, maybe I should change my clothes or look different or look better or oh, it's just kind of like minimal thought, go for it. Doesn't matter. Just go talk. That's great. Marty Bird, about 190 days between chest being found and the Medium article. We're now 37 days out from the article. Another 190 days would be January 10th. It better not be that long, Marty Bird. God, do you really think we have to wait till next year? He's got November, December. He's got whole 2 months. You know, and it doesn't have to be everything at once. You know, I mean, if he could just give us another article with something more, with just some more, you know, just a little. Or okay, so realistically, don't you think that so realistically, I think the next news or the next information that we're going to get is going to be about the chest being sold, unless that becomes a part of a Netflix episode. or you know, it would be so silly if the finder isn't working with a camera crew at this point to capture everything that is happening, you know, to document what's going on. So I have every God, I'm almost 100% sure that this is being documented and it's what is happening. I mean, whatever's happening right now is is the creation of the whatever it's going to be, you know? But I think our next information is going to be about the actual, okay, so now it's sold. It's going to have to land. We're going to have to know where it went is the next part of our story, right? That's where we are in the process. You know, announce the find, announce the state. The finder came forth with pictures of the chest and him and Forrest after Forrest had passed away. So it's like the next step. If you're doing this in steps, the next step is, you know, the liquidation, the disperse, the selling it to the Cody Museum. Because Forrest said, interest is, what did he say? Interest is being focused on the Cody area or something to that effect. Didn't he say? I heard he was working with Cheech and Chong on a film. Who's that? Play your part. Gotta be dramatic. Everyone's got their part to play. Every one of you is a cast of characters. We got a whole cast of characters. Susie, the finder, will give us something this year. I have of it on pretty good authority. Was it me from the some information I was making up? Oh God, the Great Awakening. I reserve the right to be wrong. Always leave an out. Always. Oh, is that why Bill says you got to be dramatic? You wouldn't know nothing about being dramatic, would you, Bill? I'm kidding. Don't get all dramatic on me. Christ all Friday. K-Pro, I feel sorry for the finder. Do you think they're coming out publicly or just slip up? I feel sorry for the finder. I do too. I have empathy for the finder. What a quagmire. Star Spider. Isn't that what his name is? Now you see, I keep saying that. I keep forgetting. Starfighter. Or not fighter, spider. Use the word quagmire. I like anyone that uses the word quagmire. Airfare. Hair and nails. And now Susie just needs a ticket to Dale Neitzel. To Chippendale Neitzels. I don't. Oh. Ever since Dale called me about being his search partner, I don't know. Oh my God. Gonna be wild if the finder's identity is released. Slipped up, in my opinion. Chippendale. Okay, Alan, I'm a little bit slow. Oh my God. Thank you for that, Alan. I just pictured Dale in a Speedo. Oh no. With a bear chasing him. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Alan, I'll be having a bachelorette party and she'll be on the invite list if that's possible, but all those places are closed right now. Oh no. Hi, Jay, Minnesota. Hi. Just dropping in for a minute to say hi. Good to see you. I didn't mean to be on this late even. Oh my God. But yeah, good to see you. And I'm glad you caught me. My horoscope says my words will fall sharply on someone's ears today. That's every day, Bill. That's every day. Be careful with your words. I did too, Susie. I couldn't find Roman Candle Star Spider. That's what his name is, you guys. Okay, let me look again. Roman Candle Star Spider. Oops, I pushed I'm pushing buttons, but they're all the wrong ones. Yep.
Guys, this is our fourth.
Whoops. Is that focus? Roman Candle. It's all one word. Oops, I don't know if that will focus. There we go. Roman candle star spider. So he put the first two words together and the second two words together. And he's got 4 videos.
This is our fourth Forest Fen treasure talk.
And he's just like,
I am
he's just
without
sitting
power.
there.
We're having a major power outage throughout throughout Atlanta, throughout Metro Atlanta.
But I mean, he's interesting because the guy, like me and Redneck Express sent me the link and said, "What about? Have you seen this guy? What do you think?" And type thing, you know, whatever. Kind of reckoning that this guy is a college professor or because of the way it's his vocabulary, it's the way he chooses his words, it's the way he presents the information. It's very academic like. So I don't know. He seems like some sort of a teacher in his presentation, but yeah, he's interesting because it's just another cast. It's just another character, you know, in our cast, and he seems like a very interesting character. I don't know. He might have. I wonder. It's the first time he's made videos that I've seen, but I wonder if he's been in the chats or been a part of our community, but under a different name. I don't know. I really don't. He just popped up a few days ago, and but anyway, check him out, you guys. Somebody else to ponder. Roman candle, star spider are fireworks. Yes, they are, and it's also a part. He talks about. He reads a part of a poem, and that was a part of the poem. Can't remember what he said, or you know, it's like Proust or you know, somebody highfalutin. But yeah, another interesting character. I need my beauty sleep, and I plan the trip in my dreams. Good night, Susie. I will email you. Good night, Queen Anne. Sweet dreams. How fun. 2 words. Thank you. Yeah. Baby Bill. I'm Bora Bay. I don't know what that means. He might work for pyrotechnics. Oh, right, because of his name is it seemed a little more he seems a little more complex than that. You know? You better holster those words or you're going to hurt somebody. I don't know. Bill has the chest. Bill was waiting for the title. Susie, see above. You missed it. The details about other expenses. Here's a link. Sub and come back. Oh, hi, Huli. Could work for free, though. Just signed up August 1st, 2020 with that name. Oh, that's the, okay. So what did I miss? Okay. So Susie, see above. At Susie, see above. Okay, bro. The special people have donated a total of $500 for your other expenses to make sure outside of airfare. No. Oh. You know what I call you guys? The sky people. Because it's like if it's from the sky, like money falls from the sky or gifts from the sky. It's like the sky people, like a deity or a you know, like you're, because it's amazing. I can't think of a way to make me understand it, you know, like it's hard to fathom. But it's amazing and it's wonderful. And I wonder if I get to buy a new dress. I think I'm going to get a new dress. Is that real? That's so good. No, quick, I'm going to start crying. No. We've been crying enough. There's a tear in my beer and I'm crying for you, dear. You've been on my lonesome mind. That was impressive. Right? Oh, what's good today? A lot of things are good today. I'm going to wake up tomorrow laughing. I'm going to wake up and think about this and it's like that first bit when your brain starts firing off and you're remembering, oh yeah, this is where I am, this is my life, this is what's going on, this is this. I'm going to remember this and I'm going to start giggling. Kind of like the day that we were that one Friday when we were doing Netflix calls and when I was doing all those calls, I laughed so hard. I woke up the next day laughing. I swear to God, I woke up, remembered the show and made myself laugh all over again. And that was like the best I felt, like the best 2 days that I had in a long time. Just building off of that, yeah, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Forrest Fenn, what would he think this would be? I mean, he'd be impressed with y'all. Forrest Fenn behind you brings good luck. I have my suspicions about you, Alan K. That you perhaps might be behind a bit of my luck. I will never say anything. Oh, man. Jay, Minnesota, guess what? I get to go to Vegas to K-Pro's wedding and to the tournament. I don't know how to play poker. But you know what that means? I'm going to win. Because you know what? My life is very Forrest Gumpy when it comes to it. Because isn't this a very Forrest Gumpy thing that is just happening right now to me? Not me this time, Susie, but I'm excited for you. Mm-hmm. Alan, okay, I believe you. Mm-hmm. Whatever, this is very Forrest Gumpy. This whole surreal thing. And I only need, if I can get to, oh my God, I need 400 more subscribers so I can go live when I'm there on my phone. If not, I will have to take video for you guys and plenty of it. Oh my God, so good. So good. Mm-hmm. I found gump carved in an aspen. Bill, you did? I have lots of Amish in this part of Colorado. There's lots of Amish people just way south of here too. Jay, Minnesota, are you coming? Are you going to the poker? Maybe the same plane. And Copper Dan too? That would be so good. The wedding date is the day before the tournament. If it's they're getting married on Friday, and then Saturday is the cards, the tournament. That's going to start earlier in the afternoon, so it ends at a good time, so everybody can, that's what. Susie, go live on Facebook. I know, but I'm not on Facebook half tomorrow. I can't well, maybe by then I can handle it, but I had to step away from Facebook completely, because that was one of the things that was an anxiety, that drove anxiety in my life. That whatever it was too much for me. Like, I can't know all that stuff. I'm too sensitive for Facebook. So I just know I am on Facebook. Like, my name is on Facebook, my real name, but I haven't posted anything in a long time, and I don't even look for notifications or anything because I just can't. Let's get Susie to 1,000. We will be there. Yay! Hey, Minnesota, that's so good. Trash bag fashion lover. Hey, trash bag. Hi, how are you? And you know what? I think I would like you, trash bag fashion lover. I like unique fashion. Check. Could learn from the Amish. No kidding. I considered it at one point. I think I would make a great Amish wife. Teach them how to make dandelion wine. Do Amish drink? Don't tell me they got the room with the mirrors. Ever wear a trash bag? It's possible. I'm having a little bit of a flashback. So I'm thinking, yeah. I think I have wore a trash bag. So 129. Message lead. Uh-oh. Thanks, Hooli. Is this a douchebag? Is this like not a supporter? Oh, I almost added him as a moderator. I won't click any more buttons. Bill, you driving up to Vegas? Herman Munster tries out for the Dodgers. What does that mean, WA? Herman Munster tries out for the Dodgers. They sure did like trash bags. I don't know what. I missed it. I don't read fast enough to see what. Doesn't matter. We don't want. But isn't that human nature? Like, I want to know what that douchebag said. But what's the purpose? Nothing good. I trust in Hooli that I didn't need to see it. I'm packing my car. Oh yeah, Hooli, you said you're gonna go away for a week. I put in my calendar. I gave it a week. I gave it 10 days from whenever you said, and put in my calendar a reminder to send the book when you're back. Not fishing. Are you going Are you going fishing, Huli? It's that traveling trash bag gang. I see street scenes. You've seen the traveling trash bags before. Run into a nice Amish woman at the post office. She is whipping about 200 dresses out. Good businesswoman. Or maybe Halloween sells for more Amish dresses. Could be. Yep, there was an Amish family that ran a greenhouse, or they run a greenhouse. And anyway, why am I talking about Amish people? What a life, though. Can you imagine not knowing about the internet and not caring about it? It's just not even a thing in the world. Just kind of like, or do they know about it and care about it? And that's why she was at the post office with 200 dresses. Interesting. Only a suspicious character. Didn't seem sweet to me. Okay. Well, you would know what sweet is. Huli huli huli. Amish pot farm in Colorado grows for CBD oil. Oh. I think they'd be good at that. Electricity is a thing I happen to like. Yeah. I like horses good enough, but I'd rather take a Jeep. I don't know if they know about the internet, but they know about healthcare. Oh, good. It's a long drive to Cody at Huli. Don't forget to pack the chest. Some Amish use cell phones and internet. Brave ones. The ones that went out and did where they go. Is that the Amish that they go somewhere and get to see how everyone else lives that's not Amish, and then they decide if they want that life or this life? Wow. That's a real thing in 2020. It still is a real thing, and it's amazing. Can't wait to see the massive tuna you will catch. Or do you mean you will be fishing for a man? Who are you going tuna fishing? Not until post-COVID. Hopefully next fall, Tim. A nice yellowfin, some tuna for sushi. Some sushi. They drive big trucks here. Susie, are you ready for winter? No, I was just bitching about that. Well, it's supposed to be 60 next week, Jay. Thank God that we get rid of this first. I don't know how much snow you got up there, but we got 8.5 inches here. And there's still snow. I mean, there's still like real snow. But underneath it is all the leaves and all the plants. It's a mess. My yard is absolute mess. And so next week, all the snow is going to melt again, and it will give an opportunity to clean it up. Get fall part 2. Jana, did you show pics? No, I haven't. Silver, the beer chest. We got about 5 inches in Invergrove. Right. That's still way too much. 5 inches, 8 inches, whatever. Once you're past that mark, it just. Wow, Willie, that sounds like fun. Where are you going, Huli? I will be fishing. You will. In the sea or on a lake or in a river. Very different experiences, those 3 fishing opportunities. Rumspringer, 16-year-old picks alcohol or Amish ways. Rumspringer. That's what it's called. When you're 16, I couldn't decide. I would have picked beer and it would have been a dumb idea. It's probably worldly way is not just alcohol. That's a lot to take in. Oh my God. Okay, you guys, 3 hours and 8 minutes. It's 12:30 here, and I'm gonna be done. I hit the 3 beer buzz. Wouldn't be prudent to go into 4. And I can't believe what's happening, and it's so exciting. And thank you so much. If you're listening, you know who you are. Wow. Thank you guys. Okay, I'm gonna push buttons, and we'll be getting the hang in Vegas. That's right. Unbelievable. I'm gonna have sweet dreams tonight. You're going on salty waters. I see. The big fish, where the big fish are. Bay and ocean. Oh, I'll have fun, Huli. Have fun. Okay, you guys, it's been so good. I'm gonna catch a star. Good night, Jean. Good night, Bill. Good night, Bunny. Good night, Tim. Good night, Captain. Good night, David.